What is up, boys and girls? Welcome back to another video on this channel. Today we'll be talking about the 10 untold secrets of 90 Day Fiance. Stick around to the end of the video and make sure you like the button if you do enjoy the video, and subscribe if you're new, and turn on post notifications on so you do not miss any further future uploads. But without further ado, let's dive into our 10th spot. Coming in our 10th spot, we have the show can jeopardize a person's path towards citizenship. From the revelations that people truly don't know one another prior to obtaining their K1 visas, to so many couples proving that they don't love each other at all, we have to wonder how on earth the couples obtained approval from the US for a visa after filling an I-129F petition in the first place. Couples must prove actual knowledge and affection for one another during the interview to even get the K1 visa for the 90-day period. Given that each participating citizen may only make around $7,000 in a season, it seems a paltry sum to risk something as big as your marriage and potential citizenship over. The official witnessing the behavior on the show would question the validity of each relationship. Coming in number 9. Conditional green cards are valid for 2 years following a marriage, which means that any ended relationship prior to the end of that 2 years could result in them not receiving full citizenship. At the end of the 2-year period, an official typically reviews the marriage to ensure that it's still in good, authentic standing in order to become approved for permanent status. Coming in number 8, you have to be able to support your spouse as part of the K1 process. In order to obtain the K1 visa, you don't just have to look good on paper and be able to impress your interviewer. There's a big stipulation about support that has to be met, and the United States citizen must prove that he or she can support his or her partner during the partner's stay in the country. While the sponsor doesn't have to be rich, they must be able to support their would-be spouse at 100% of the poverty level. Coming in at number 7, while this point of contention is a sensitive one, and that gets more airtime on the internet than others, it's still something that seems as if it would warrant more attention, particularly from immigration officials. Alexandra and Josh's daughter Kaya is adorable, but the baby whose parents are white appears biracial. Coming in at number 6, Pedro and Chantel displayed so many problems on the show that it's a wonder they even obtained their K1 visa in the first place. Now, K1 visas is a recurring theme, and it's a bit of a problem during the show. Between the constant fighting and manipulation between them and their families, there were already a lot of red flags to consider prior to granting any kind of citizenship for them. But Pedro openly admitted to marrying Chantel in order to send his family money, which is marriage fraud. Coming in at number 5, when Ala told Matt's buddies that she really wasn't in love with him yet, that should have been a straight red flag to alert immigration officials that their couple didn't won out of love. She revealed not only that she didn't love the man, but was using their marriage as a way to travel to the United States and get a green card. Wow. Coming in at number 4, filing your paperwork for the K1 visa prior to meeting your partner is typically illegal. You can only file it once you've met, to know your partner and know that you truly want to marry them. When it comes to Nicole and Azan, the show makes it seem as if they filed their paperwork before meeting, giving Azan surprise over what Nicole looked like. After we saw his displeasure upon seeing his new girlfriend, he revealed that he was merely 55% attracted to her. It was obviously that they didn't know each other at all. Coming in number 3. So you're just going to enter the US and become a world famous hip hop DJ or medal. Well, it doesn't work like that. That seems to be the fairy tale many newcomers on the show repeat to the point of sounding like a cliche. We can't be expected to believe that so many people naively believe that they'll make it big as a model or DJ, whatever other fun job they dream about, as soon as they marry a US citizen. Well, yeah, it just doesn't really work like that. The notion is absolutely laughable. Then again, some citizens report having travelled abroad only to be asked if they have horses or if they go to Hollywood regularly, so perhaps some people might believe that anyone can just become Diplo or Kendall Jenner. After all, social media has launched many otherwise dubious personalities into superstardom. Coming in number 2, with so many reboots, sequels and prequels in development, Is it really any wonder that TLC is recycling old plots with new twists? The 90 Day Fiance is really just another show about odd couples who don't seem to belong together based on their mismatched interests and a hurdle of immigration thrown in. Instead of a tall person matched with a little person, they've got couples with different religions, backgrounds, and extremely varied expectations who react to these differences on camera. Now this one's pretty much a joke. Coming in number 1, guys, Mohammed's lack of knowledge about Danielle's criminal history proves that they don't really know each other. Plenty of couples on the show prove time and time again that they truly did not know one another prior to obtaining their K1 visas. And that's probably the reason why they got onto the show in the first place. Not because they wanted to get together, but to get their visas and green cards, prompting the rest of us to wonder just who approved them. One example was that of Mohammed and Danielle, a couple so loveless that Mohammed wouldn't even kiss her when they got married. There were so many lies between this couple and that it's hard to keep track. But Danielle's criminal history was one big part of her life that Mohammed had no idea about, that needed to be revealed during their consulate interview. Now guys, if you came this far into the video, make sure you smash the like button and subscribe if you're new. Turn on post notifications on so you do not miss any further future uploads. Without further ado, I'll see you guys next time.